relax and be comfortable. We're in the music room tonight,
Yes.
right? So we're gonna have a conversation because you play a very important role in the music, right? And I want you to disclose those information. I don't want to make no mistake tonight. So I first, Genie Sweetness. So tell how you come about that name, and what make you chose that name.
You know what? I didn't actually choose that name. It was chosen for me.
Okay.
Which is a good thing. I'd hate to walk around calling myself Sweetness.
Yeah.
That's just a little arrogant. No, but definitely Genie is a family name.
Okay.
Everybody calls me Genie.
Okay.
And mommy calls me Sweetness. So I don't.
Oh, so Sweetness is like an adaptation to the name.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your personality, your bubble personality. Maybe that's why,
It depends on who you ask.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so there's different characters. You play different characters at times.
Right. I think I start off sweet and then you get to know me. And it's
okay.
like,
all right.
She's not granting me 3 wishes. She's not very sweet. I think she needs a different name.
All right. Okay, I got you.
Yes.
So you're behind the scene. Your job is behind the scene,
yes.
mostly.
Yes.
Right, and you're working with VP. I know there's a lot more to you. As I said, I'm late on the information, but you're in digital marketing, right? What make you pursue that career? I mean, a young girl growing up in Chicago. No, I'm guessing.
Right.
New York. Right?
Oh, wow. No, actually, my family migrated to Detroit, Michigan from Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
So I'm Jamaican in my head.
Well, you are Jamaican if your parents are, right?
Well, I'm Jamaican until you talk to a real Jamaican. Then I'm a Yankee. But
okay.
to me, I am Jamaican. But no, my family definitely, because believe it or not, Jamaican. Detroit has a huge Caribbean diaspora, and any Caribbean nation you could think of is in Michigan. It's there. Yeah. So when all of the different artists, Studio One artists, and everyone was passing through Detroit, then my house was kind of like the after party, right?
Oh, okay.
And so I'm looking, oh my gosh, is that Dennis Brown?
Oh,
is that Leroy Staples? Obviously, as a kid, I didn't know,
definitely,
who they were, but music is just, what I grew up in.
Okay, so it was all around you. It just was a matter of time for you to, begin to embrace. So, so I'm sure you went to college or you went to business school or wherever you went to kind of further your knowledge about marketing and different aspects of the music.
Not at all.
Oh, no?
No.
Self-taught.
Well, I think that it's just natural. I definitely have taken some online classes, but a lot of studying and I guess you would say street knowledge, because I did start out as street team when everything was digital. When you have to go place to place and actually put a physical product in their hand and putting up flyers. And I think that street team workers don't get enough credit because people are smacking your hand, I don't want that, or they're not opening their doors, radio stations, everybody's rejecting you. So, I started out that way. This is 29 years.
I know you
for me.
I've seen it. You have put in a lot of work behind the scene, and you're right. A lot of the street team, they don't get credit for the work, and even they don't even appreciate what. Because your job, what you're doing behind the scene is very important.
Yeah.
It's the artist can't go to the next level unless, so there's marketing has to be involved.
Yeah.
All different aspects has to be involved for that artist to actually get to the forefront.
Yeah.
And you guys play a major role. Let me thank you first, and for that. Right. And so you pursue this because you was in the environment where music was.
Yeah.
Your background, anybody in your family musically inclined, an artist or anything?
We all sing in a shower, but nobody has recorded. No.
Okay. So this is your way of being an artist, like taking it. So you know what? I can't sing, so I want to be a part of music. So I'm gonna, go this route.
Yes.
So you've been working. Tell us about like your first, job experience doing marketing. Because marketing is what you're doing. That's your love. That's So just give me a little insight about like your first, job that you got. and what the experience was like.
Well, being in Detroit, Michigan, you know, hip hop, you're thinking Eminem and Kid Rock and, you know, D12, all of these guys in the hip hop era, the underground hip hop scene, you know, shout out to Jay Dilla, rest in peace. So it was during that era, me working in hip hop first, you know, and they have like all these teen events or whatever, and you're handing out flyers, you're connecting with the people. So we had put on an event, some hip hop event, which I totally don't remember, except to say DJ Clue we flew him in from, you know, New York. And so just the promotions and seeing people going crazy, it's like, so you mean to tell me all I have to do is bring people in, just kind of hand them this and bring people in, and you know, they were shouting your name and say, "What's up?" And I'm like, "Hey, I think I like." So I could be popular just by talking to people and bringing them to a party. Oh yeah, I think the bug bit me then.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I was like a celebrity for bringing celebrities in. Yeah, I love that.
So you kind of take and expound on that now, and you're doing reggae now for first hip hop. And then you make a transition. Are you doing both now? You made a transition?
No, I definitely transitioned from hip hop. Still in my younger years, started with sound system promotion because I felt that, you know, respect the DJ. Hashtag respect the DJ.
Yeah.
So at this, I had to say, I'm sorry, guys. No, because I felt that sound systems were not getting the love that they should have been getting. Everything was kind of transferring to digital, you know, but the sound systems, the selectors, the MCs, they just were not receiving the love that they should have received. So this is before Facebook and Instagram and everything. So pushing their, because everybody know cassettes. We know,
I remember.
You know, big up the cassette man.
Yeah, cassette days,
you know, right? So now it's on CD, and then it became so their recordings were getting uploaded digitally. So it's getting it to the message boards, which were popular at that time, posting all of their live recordings and their mixtapes and things of that nature. And so I fully transitioned, got into Sound Clash, and so that's kind of how it was like, let me go back to my roots over here.
Definitely.
Leave hip hop over there. Yeah.
So you're coming from a you know, far place to where you are today.
Yeah.
And you guys were like individual Facebook and Instagram back then, which there was no Instagram, there was no Facebook, none of these things.
No.
And so you guys were actually playing that part.
Yeah.
And you're still playing that part, except now you have Instagram where you can actually share more. So your name probably well known among sound, you know, DJs and probably artists, because you have worked with a lot of artists as well. So you're probably well known in the business. You know, it's kind of sad that, you know, you guys who put in so much work in the background, you know, don't get as much recognition. Because
I wouldn't say that, honey. You know what happens is that you're only supposed to see the work that I do. You're not actually supposed to know me. So like, if you know me, I'm doing something wrong. You know, like in my younger years, I wanted everyone to know my name, but now I work more off of referral. Well, I brought some business cards just because they're so pretty.
Off the grid,
Bring my business cards.
Yeah, definitely. But, so you're kind of off grid in a way, but
well, yeah, because, you know, you definitely should see the work, hear the music, and see the artwork and everything. But if you only see me, then that's a huge problem, you know. But I work off of referrals, and, you know, I think that part is more rewarding, working one-on-one and helping you to reach the next level in your career.
That's pretty good. And I hope from this experience, it will boost, you know, your clientele, you know. So I hope that happens. We need more people like you. I'm sure there's a lot out there in the underground. I didn't know they said, you know, Genie Sweetness. It's the first time I'm hearing.
Shouts out to Mikey.
Yeah, it's the first time. Mikey Dada, big promoter.
Yes.
So it was good, you know, because we have to come together, especially as a community, in helping each other to grow and become stronger, you know. And helping someone is helping yourself. So it's definitely a good thing. So you're in reggae now, and you're working with VP.
No, actually, I was at VPAL Music, which is the digital distribution department for VP Records. I was there for about 5 years, and that was awesome because you're doing all this work, but there are just some processes that you don't fully understand, and so that's like digital distribution, which again is VPAL Music. So I was there for 5 years, and that was an awesome experience. That let me know one thing I don't want to learn is publishing. It's just too intricate. Yeah, I don't want to learn that.
It is complicated.
But just seeing, making sure something like your metadata is absolutely correct. People are spelling their name wrong. They are spelling their labels wrong. They're not turning their credits in. They're not turning their lyrics in. Like all this different stuff. That's like, you want to be able, all the voice activated systems, Alexa, Google, Siri, all of them, you should be able to say, hey, play my song, and it plays, but
definitely.
You don't have your metadata correct.
Okay.
So, while I was working distribution, that it's, repetition, which I'm okay. I love to talk. Great voice. I have great stories for days. No.
Definitely.
But seriously, just educating them on, well, this is why when you ask her for your record, you can't find it. You don't know your name, or you've decided to add something different on your name, DJ this or ting ting. No, why everything has to be uniform, just all these different things. While
everything
I was
has
there.
to be in sequence. You're correct.
And they don't get it.
So you're like a marketing guru, right?
Oh, I'm not a guru yet.
Not yet, but you're getting there. But so they have to come to you to get satisfaction and completion of their work. So
and
if they want
to just say, I'm not cheap.
You're not exactly.
But
you hear that?
I want to make sure that they understand that. Excuse me.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Not cheap work, remember. Genie was the individual Facebook at that time, from that era to now, right? And now you merge with a bigger platform. It was MySpace from then, i5 come to now. So, and she's still here, relevant 20-something years in the business. So you're definitely a professional and know what you're doing. So the price, not cheap. Come big pocket or stay home. All right.
Now I work. We can do like a.
We can work
plan.
something out. The payment.
Yes.
Do they still do that now? No, I'm joking.
No, I definitely do.
All right. See, a payment price of Genie is reasonable. See that?
But you know why? Because dance hall is a ghetto youth thing, right?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Everybody doesn't have the money, but you got to give me something because you actually don't value yourself if you don't value me.
Exactly.
And this is something else. I take appointments. You're not just going to call me and think I'm going to answer the phone.
Exactly. It's business.
What?
You're a businesswoman. You're getting to your guru status. So you're a business. You're doing business. Not anybody could just come because they think you do marketing. It's very intricate what you're doing. People don't understand. When you talk about metadata, they don't know what they said. What's that again? With metadata, you don't know.
No,
so a lot of people don't know.
Though. I have so much patience. I end up actually having more patience than my clients. Like I'll just be sitting here like, I can't get it. It's like, okay, let's just start over. Let's try it again. Yeah.
See, a lot of them don't understand the work that put into this thing to get that music on Google, on the internet, on these different sites. As you said, you can ask Siri to play the music and it play. There's a lot of artists who have music and you ask Siri to play and you can't find it.
Can't find it, right? Yep.
Siri can't find it because, you know why? Siri can't find the music because you didn't get Genie Sweetness to do it for you. Right? So, we are going to give you a number just now so they can call if you want your music, if you want Siri to play your music without making mistakes, right? And get your name spelled right and everything. Okay, the Genie is here with us. So now, what's your current position or who you're working with now? Are you doing it individually or just...
Yeah, you know what? So what I would do, if you distributed, I would, of course, again, was with VPAL Music. If you distributed through me, then it's like, okay, sure, let me, but it just wasn't fair. That was kind of monopolizing things.
Oh, okay.
So I went back to being independent. So it's just me.
Oh, so it's just Genie independent. Okay, so that's cool. Who have you worked with, like, recently?
He said, drop some names. He wants some names.
Not for me, just one. I'm building up something for these listeners.
Right.
Artists will look, someone to market their music, to get, straighten out some information on their part. So you don't have to give too much. Just Yeah.
So my social security number is
okay.
no. So my roster is producers and composers. I find that it is a lot easier to work with them. So Colin Bowlby York. So let me tell you who that is, because I have to kind of give an introduction. So Bowlby is the producer for the Hot Wax Rhythm.
Okay, yeah. But
which rhythm is that, y'all?
I know him. I know.
Beanie Man, that's Mikey Don, y'all. Beanie Man, Memories, though, that's Bowlby York, of course, and Stephen Lakey Marsden, which is the Diwali rhythm.
Yeah, the Diwali, I know.
Right, which is the clapping rhythm, which is everybody call it. No, because Wayne Wonder just received his gold, right? But
really?
He just for 500,000 in units in the United States, certified by the RIAA. But of course, Lanky and Bowlby was actually a producer on there as well. So these guys have gold already because the Sean Paul Get Busy, of course, had already received that. So shouts out to Wayne Wonder for receiving his, but Lanky Marsden handled his music as well. I'm their project manager. Also Frankie Music, who received a Grammy for Ragamuffin from Coffee, so he's definitely a client. That was awesome. Ireland Records. So Ireland is the manager for Shane O. Me alone in the dark room. You guys want me to keep going or no? That was good.
Well, that's good. I mean, we don't want you to give it too much. I think that's they should get enough. And let me.
I got you.
Yeah. So you have a name. You have your name out there already, and I'm sure.
I didn't even realize that. That because me just kind of being friendly, like I think I've known Mikey Don maybe about 20 years or so. Now I did not know how much I've done in the industry or how many people I know until you kind of go to an event or and I always tell them, you need something, call me, and only if you know me that long. Please don't do that if you just got here. Like
exactly.
No, but I didn't know, and shouts out to Skunk House Media. I'm like, radio media, I'm like, okay, there's an event, here goes the media pass, are you guys available or something, because relationships run this industry.
Exactly. It's very
relationships
important.
Run this.
You're right.
I did not know until I have to put it on paper, because I find that I do have to introduce myself and I do kind of have to give a resume to build that trust for you to say, okay, yes, I would like her to do this for me. So
that's great, and as you said, friendship in this business is very important. We all need each other. It's like a link. We have to link with each other to get, because as I said, it's very simple people that you don't know who kind of hold down the whole background of the music, and that can help a lot of artists. Many artists out there who don't even know how to find a marketing agent, or it's very difficult. So we got Genie Sweetness in the house. Let me give you our social security number.
Yes.
347-948-39. Don't use it for no legal thing. Just call the social security number, all right? So it's 347-948-3924. Genie Sweetness, right? Yes. So you're currently independent now, and you're working office, Manhattan, West 100 and something.
I stay in a ghetto somewhere. I stay in the Waterhouse of New York or something. I stay in Portmore, New York.
Portmore, New York. All right. So straight in the heart of the ghetto, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bougie. I'm like, today I washed my face. I put on a little lip gloss and stuff. Yeah. But most days I'm all over the place. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're in New York, Brooklyn?
Yes.
Right?
No.
And you're accessible, mobile? Mobile, they could meet with you, an appointment, sit down, discuss whatever the work is.
It's digital though, so we don't have to meet in person. You could be international.
Okay, so if somebody knows, saw you here on this platform and they want to connect with you, call you, how would they go about that?
Yeah, well, they can definitely link Skunk House Radio, right? To get to me, or you just gave out which my number has actually been public for decades.
For it's same number.
Same number, and branding is important.
Exactly.
So everything is Genie Sweetness. You can find me everywhere except
with the same
OnlyFans.
name, no change in name, same thing.
It's Genie Sweetness. And it's purple.
And it's purple,
I was not on OnlyFans. What'd you say?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard I missed that out. I missed out.
No, definitely.
So I can still do it.
Genie Sweetness is here with us in SKUNKHTV. We're just chit-chatting here, so you can learn. She have years of experience in the business. So any artists out there, anybody who actually want to, utilize her to do a project, anything with her, you can contact. I just gave you the number there.
Yes.
You guys can call. I need to know more about the company. I just want to let you go like that because we have some people watching.
Yes.
And I want them to know, your work that you put in. What's the end goal? Is there an end goal in this, or is there an accomplishment? Is there somewhere you're trying to go with this? Is there a limit to what you're doing?
There's no limit. There absolutely isn't. I just want to continue to love on our culture, continue to educate and to reach as many persons as I can. I was in Jamaica for 3 weeks. Studio to studio, event to event. I just want everyone. I cannot listen anymore to you saying that the government is holding you back and that this person stole your music and this person did that. Baby, I looked and none of your stuff is registered. I ain't never heard your name before. I've never heard your song before. Come on. And again, my roster is composers and producers. So for them to pass you up and you're the face of the music, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you're saying some things that is very important to a lot of artists. Maybe we have to get Genie in the house more and give her a program, give her a slot. Genie, maybe we have to give you a slot for you to sit down and educate. Some people.
My doctor said I can't. I can't do the slot.
But you can come and discuss some things with some people. Maybe because a lot of artists, in truth, they don't know what's going on. They have no idea. Even putting them in their songs on YouTube, they don't know what they need to do first before they just put it out there, because it is a platform and they're looking for views. They want to be famous, and they don't do the music behind. They don't know how to put things. Even you have to code the music. It's a lot of things. I know all of those things. What to do to get SoundScan and these things to pick up the music. So it's a lot to it. And
I do all of that. Do not let anyone charge you.
Yeah.
They charge $400 or $500 to register your music that you can do yourself. Come on now. Oh, that hurts me in my heart. There's so much. When you're independent, it's you. Independent means what? Solo.
Exactly.
So you can really do all of these things on your own. You don't have to pay me. You can really do it on your own. So, and again, thank you, Skunk House Radio, for having me. And absolutely, if there's a topic and you guys want me to come now, I will come to Skunk House and talk for free.
Okay. Well,
so you have to watch Skunk House.
You have to come here and watch. See?
In order to get that information.
You see that?
Because if you come to me, then we have to start talking.
All right, to hear that, dollars got to be flowing now. You're getting an opportunity. Everybody out there know to tune into Genie Sweetness show here, SKUNKHTV Radio.
Yeah, when you guys want the topic, I definitely wouldn't mind coming in.
So we have a marketing guru at our fingertip.
Guru
accessible.
Is a big word.
Guru, you deserve the title Guru. For 25 years, you're doing this?
29.
29, see? I'm cutting the number. I'm losing some numbers. I'm losing 4 years. So, see, it's a great thing.
Hairs. You better give me them 29.
So you've been there. You're knowledgeable. So it would be right, to educate a lot of these young artists, especially, and then you can further, charge them as they progress more to get out there. They have to come with that check,
That's right.
and get things moving.
And I accept all
checks. Doesn't matter.
What?
She can change any check.
Cash App, Zoom, Zelle, Zing, Zada, Zoom.
Exactly.
All of them.
Everything. Cash App, whatever you have. She will be there. Gina will be there to help you, man. So, radio promotion, everything. Your publicist, all in one.
Well, I actually, as project manager, so basically a project manager, instead of me like managing a person and seeking opportunities and all that thing, if you have a project coming up, then you bring me in and I'm your team. I'll build everyone for you. If you're not able to afford a publicist, that's when I start doing the publicity work. I don't like writing and things, so I I feel disrespectful to call myself a publicist, you know, but if you can't afford one, then I definitely get into that media portion for you, you know, but I do maintain my relationships with the DJs, and it is nothing. Listen to this. Yeah. It is nothing to do jingles or drops, depending on what you call it, and sending that with your 45. You could do a dub plate and send it. You want somebody to play your song? How awesome would it be if before they played your song? This is Genie Sweetness, and you're listening to Skunk House on Skunk House Radio. That's like, what, 10 seconds?
Exactly.
Jingle, dub, boom. They play it. I'm not even going to say you should have sent your bio. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just going to say, send a jingle, send a song. When they're playing it, watch this. Screen record them playing it and post that.
Exactly.
Look at that content, y'all. Exactly. Oh my God.
See that?
Charge that. What's the cash after Skunk House Radio? They can't be
that song went up to 10,000 just that single went up to 10,000 just now. So even though, right? Even though you say you don't like writing, but you are a publicist still. And you can do it. You can get the work done, basically. A jack of all, right? Jack of all shit. So you can get it on. It's on the back of this purple card. Yeah. Right? We're going to post that up somewhere so you guys can see it. Our management going to put it on the...
I'll give it to you guys.
And so we can... because we want it to be a success story. We want it to be a success because I'm looking forward, you know... I'm looking forward for the future. I'm sure we're gonna meet in different venues and places at some point. Definitely, and it's surprising that Mikey just told us about you, and you know, I'm just getting this information. See, I didn't get to read. I hate to read, and you see, you don't like to write. I hate to read.
No, well, you know what? My girlfriend, Shandy, she wrote my bio for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I did not understand that I needed to promote myself. Yeah. Like, I didn't really get that until, you know, people are asking questions and, you know, it's like, well, what have you done? And then realizing, okay, so I actually have to gain your trust by, you know, giving you my resume. It's like, okay, because, you know, people know me and they know what I do, but I guess to broaden my reach, I actually teach classes. They're up on YouTube, they're on Instagram and everything. So again, I did not realize I needed all of that. What I do for everyone, I had to kind of do it for myself a little bit there.
Definitely.
You know, so
to make things more professional.
Yeah.
We're definitely going to shout out and kind of link the community with your videos on YouTube. Yeah. So we definitely are going to put some eyes on that as well. You understand? As I said, we're strengthening each other in this community. So it's great. Yeah. It's always great to have you here. You're working independently now. And any new, well, I already asked you who you're working with. So we don't have to get into that.
No, I can tell you. I know what you're going to ask. I can yes. No, so before the end of the year. Yeah. Volby will be dropping a new album. We're not going to say when. We're just having fun dropping singles right now. So there's a Maxi Priest that'll be out next week. Okay. Lanky's going to drop an album before the end of the year. Anthony Red Rose is going to drop an album. You'll see Sly and rest in peace to Robbie. You'll see Sly and Lloyd Parks. They're going to be on tour in Europe. You'll see Lolly actually is dropping a single. He's got a collaboration. He's going to drop an EP. So my a lot of things are working. I am so excited. I cannot even tell you. I'm so excited. Music. Yeah.
Coming, and it's coming all this year. Yes. This year transition into next year. Everything will be coming out
before the end of the year.
Now you're solely working in reggae music. Are you working any other genre? Do you plan to?
Caribbean, period.
Only
Soca,
Caribbean,
reggae, calypso. Yeah, that's it.
So would you at any time? Because you used to do hip hop before. Would you go back to that at any point?
You know, I can never say never because I maintain my relationships and I do belong to DJ Pools and you know, shouts out to Diddy Wax. I'm with them every Wednesday for New Music Wednesday. You know, and not just that, Afrobeats, my relationships in Afrobeats. So I won't say that.
Yeah, Afrobeat is becoming huge. Yeah. So, you know,
I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
For you.
So yes, yes, all the hip hop fans out there, she's not divorcing hip hop. She's, you know, she's just contemplating. Still, you do have a chance working culturally, and you're working with a lot of reggae artists.
Yeah.
I mean, what can I say, man? I really thank you from the beginning, you know, for your contribution, helping out all of the, you know, reggae artists. You're Jamaican, so you're embracing the culture, which is good. So, which is great. And you know, boy, Genie, it's so much we can sit here and talk all night. Yeah. And you know, cause I know it's a lot more, you know, to your story than just what we're taking just in the short few moments.
Well, today we introduce me and then we come back and do topics.
Of course. Do remember, everyone out there, the Genie Sweetness Marketing Guru Show here on SKUNKHTV Radio. So we're gonna link up, trust me, and she gonna give you she gonna spit some knowledge. And you guys, may I tell you, you're gonna learn a lot because I don't know too much about your work. You're more professional at it, so you'll be able to give them some insight and a lot. I'm sure a lot of artists pass through here, so you understand, and they will need that knowledge. They will need to be equipped to get into the music game. So yeah, we have Genie Sweetness right here on SKUNKHTV Radio. I just gave you the number. We're gonna post the card. Management are gonna post up the card, so because we want this to reach as far and wide as possible. So she got a lot of works coming. She just named out so many things. Maxi Priest, Anthony Red Rose. I mean, so many different things is coming, and she's all a part of it, and she's doing a lot of work. So if you guys looking for a marketing genius, right?
I forgot one.
Yeah,
I forgot,
you forgot one,
and he would kill me. Leroy Sibbles.
Leroy
Heptones Sibbles. He's actually in New York right now because he'll be performing. Yeah, he'll be performing tomorrow with the mayor, the swag mayor, right, for the Diamond and the 60th anniversary celebration they're having in Baltimore. Yeah. But this is what I want to tell you guys. So he has an artist by the name of Young Garvey. And he's producing him, but so Young Garvey is signed to Leroy Sibbles, which is his Bright Beam music label. And so working with Young Garvey, and he'll be putting something out. And now he's conscious. He's a Rasta. He is conscious. He has really good music. Yeah, so I'll be introducing him shortly, kind of developing him. But for Leroy Sibbles, original Heptones, to say, let me mentor someone, let me, you know, because this is what's needed.
That's good. He must find something valuable in that artist. Which is great. Yeah, that's good.
So, and if someone who's been around 50 years in the industry sees that he needs to mentor someone and keep it going, you have no excuse as to why you are not helping someone else.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. So, well, you know, Genie, this is your house now. You can, you know, you can pass. I mean, you're welcome anytime to just, you know, pass through. We're here at, you know, the program is called ATO, Artists Take Over the Airwaves. So we're here every Friday. Amen. And we have another program on Saturdays as well, Mixtape Live. So it's a lot of artists. I mean, a lot of artists pass through. So this is where this pool, you know, of artists, this is where you need to be sometimes, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure you can get a lot of clients out of here. So that would be great. And as your show would start next month, no, I'm joking, but we can talk more. But yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you. But before we go, man, tell me a little bit more about yourself besides, you know, your work. You know, because I want people to know that they just don't call you Genie Sweetness for nothing. So just tell me a little bit about yourself. Your personal, not too personal, just, you know, more social personal.
I like long walks on the beach. I love sunsets, Moscato, like that, or... Well... No, you know what? All I can tell you is that I'm all music. There's really nothing else to my children. Let me big up my children.
Yeah.
Okay, because I've been saying I'm 25 years old for the longest, but then I told you I was 29 years in a business. I think my math is off a little bit. But no, my greatest accomplishment, which is something I get asked a lot, is my children. I have 4.
Okay.
Genie Sweetness.
Yeah.
Genie Sweetness.
Okay.
Humble Lion and Iron Lion. So
okay.
2 girls,
2 Sweetness.
2 boys. Yes.
And lions. 2 Sweetness.
Well, you don't want to call the boys
and,
Sweetness.
No.
I know there was
definitely.
You know,
2 Sweetness. And the lions.
Yes, the boys are lions. Humble
Balance,
Lion
right?
and Iron Lion. But no, they are. And the Glam Baby. I have a 3-year-old granddaughter who's the most perfect human being you will ever meet ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my personal life. Outside of that, I'm single, ready to. Oh, sorry, wrong show. Wrong show. Sorry. Oh,
wrong
God.
show, right? Well, there you go.
Call Skunk House Radio though. That wasn't this show. No.
I'm sure you guys. I'm sure you guys get enough content from Genie Sweetness here, and make it. You know,
nobody
see,
under 40.
I was being good. She give you a little background about herself, so you guys know.
Yeah.
So please come with your checkbook. Don't be intimidated. You know, she's reasonable. She will reason with you. Said a payment plan too, so consider that if you don't have enough funds when you're coming. But she's a professional. You must know that. And she worked with a lot of huge companies. Before you leave, just tell us some of the companies that you work with. And you already give some artists, but just the company, so they could have an idea, you know, that you've been doing a lot of things that they see out there. They'll know it's you. Your name is behind it.
I feel like if I start naming companies, I'm going to leave someone out.
You're going to leave someone. All right, so maybe we can talk about it on your show next month.
Oh, right. Listen, did you guys hear this? No, but and again, you know, I want to shout out my cousin Sandy. I always shout her out. So she's an educator. She says teacher, but she's an educator. I think that is so important what she does. She's the future. You know, it's time to go back to school. I just ask all of the children to be safe. You know, and trust your teacher. You trust them that you can speak to them privately. There's a lot going on, and I know this is a different direction, but trust that you can talk to them. Definitely. You know, and that you have their confidence. I just want to say that part, and shouts out to my, you know, to Anthony too. You know, just shouts out to family. That's what I have to say.
All right, there you go. Shout out Genie Sweet family. Everybody, big up on yourself.
So I don't want to list any companies.
Yeah, and have an amazing weekend. So tell us, they could find you on Instagram as
Genie Sweetness.
Genie Sweetness.
That's it. But if you go to Skunk House Radio, then you should be able to find me anyway. I'm gonna give them my digital business card. Yeah, so we will have the information if you guys need it. So all artists who are interested in getting their music are looking for a publicist, you know, marketing. Genie Sweetness is here. We'll have the information for you guys, so you can all platform, same name, no mistake. Right. Genie Sweetness. Through all social media platforms, you can find her there, and you know, check out our bio. It's online too, right? Check it out. So check out the bio and you know, read up on her. You see the body of work that she is. I mean, this is like too. What does it say? I don't even.
It's a lot, like a 10-page. It's a 10-page bio. So
it's a book.
It's a lot. So we can't read everything tonight, but trust me, it's a lot on there. So, and I want you guys to go on our social media and check it out. And I gave you guys a number. We're gonna have the number available. And or email, so they could just contact you through email or just call you, make an appointment. And
I'm glad you said appointment. Yes, because you actually can click the link on Instagram to schedule an appointment.
Okay.
Because as I said earlier, you have to schedule an appointment, and 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute consultation, which is free. Anything after 30 minutes, I do charge.
Exactly.
Because you actually are trying to be a client without being an official client.
Exactly.
30 minutes is 30 minutes. Lot of time. So schedule that appointment.
Yeah. So all the artists out there and all those who are interested in booking Genie for whatever musical purposes, do remember you have 30 minutes. And that's free consultation. So try to cram everything, use metaphors, whatever you can to make, you know, to convey your message, right? So she could understand what you're saying in that 30 minutes. After that, you have to pay. And I'm sure the information will be there so they could get it. You're going to leave your information with us. And we're definitely going to have that up. Yeah. And do look out for our show coming up here, Skunk House Radio. right? I can't stop reiterating that, right? Because it's very important. I'm telling you, it's very, very, very important that someone like Genie. I mean, she's an educator of digital marketing, so I'm sure you guys will learn a lot. Genie Sweetness, we thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a fun, it was a pleasure to have you here.
You guys had me after Galaxy P. I'm like, now what am I supposed to do now? He was over here DJing and stuff.
I think you have done enough. I think I mean, your music is within the digital platform, so it's good. So your work is solidified as well. You're doing your part. You gave us a list of artists, and I'm sure there's many more that's not even in this 10-page bio. But it's good. It's good. So we thank you so much, man, and we hope to see you again. This is your house. Anything you want to say? Anybody you want to big up out there? It's just go ahead.
Big up the tribe. That's all I can say, because what you see is one person, but I belong to a tribe of people.
Exactly.
I do. So yeah, I do not do it by myself at all.
Okay. Before you leave, any wise words to these artists, young artists coming up in the business? Anything you have to say to them?
Absolutely. Please make sure that you shower, brush, and floss. That's before you go to interviews.
Good.
Yes. So that's the best advice that you will hear.
All right. Yeah. Listerine, everything. Get
everything.
that.
Yes.
Get yourself out there, so when you present yourself, your hygiene is up. Okay?
Yes.
All right. And that was words of wisdom from Genie Sweetness here at Skunk House Radio. Please do go on our social media and check her out. You can schedule your appointment on Instagram. And 30 minutes. You have a 30 minutes gap to fill, and so try to do your best. And Genie, we thank you so much again, for passing through Skunk House. And again, we wish you all the success with your work. And the link, as we have just made an important link here. What better place than ATO to link with one of the, the marketing guru here. So it's a great thing. It's